Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Josh Guillory Show. I am your grateful host, and this dancing fellow over here, well, he's my main guy over there, Jamie O'Shell.
What's up, everybody? It's Thursday, almost Friday.
Yes, and we are broadcasting live from the KPEL studios here in Lafayette, Louisiana. We're also broadcasting live on Rumble. Let me go see you over there at Rumble, rumble.com. Go look up the Josh Guillory Show. Go check us out. And shout out to our KLFY Plus viewing audience.
Guess it would have helped if I had, adjusted your camera beforehand.
I was just a little meme over there or something. I don't know.
We got you all set.
Man, happy to be here. Happy to see our folks. Joe Biden's lost memory already chiming in on the Rumble chat over there at the Josh Guillory Show. All right, guys, let's. So we're gonna go to President Trump and Vladimir Putin. I could hear, maybe before all this kind of heated up, what we're about to talk about. I mean, I could hear. Like, Vlad, listen, remember the good old days? You, me,
Cuba,
horseback.
Oh. Why? I gotta be like that?
I didn't go with the shirt or shirtless. I didn't go there.
That's not even acceptable.
I didn't go there.
Not a fan.
All right, so looking at an article from Greg Weiner at Fox News. So they're reporting that President Trump and other outlets are reporting that President Trump has ordered the United States to resume nuclear weapons testing immediately. He made the announcement yesterday on Truce Social. He said that the Department of War will start testing to match the programs of Russia and China. Trump said he hating having to do it, but he had no choice. Russia recently tested, this was in the news there. Russia recently tested a long-range missile capable of traveling more than 8,000 miles. China's nuclear buildup continues at a pretty healthy pace there. If you've been keeping up with that. But a few days ago, though, Trump warned Vladimir Putin that the U.S. has a nuclear submarine stationed right off Russian shores.
Nuclear.
He told reporters on Air Force One that America isn't playing games.
We quit school in the second grade. I keep telling y'all we quit school in the second grade because they had recess and we don't play.
Bam. So, a few little key facts here. You're going to have to help me pronounce this B word, but Russia claimed its new Burevestnik. I got it. I nailed it. I nailed it. Prove I'm wrong.
You might got
Prove
it.
I'm wrong. I just don't know if I could do it again.
You might have got it. Wait till we get to that one story.
I already know. I saw it. So, Russia claimed its new Burevestnik cruise missile traveled, listen to these stats, 8,700 miles, and it stayed airborne for 15 hours.
No way.
Yep. Putin bragged about it, said he plans to deploy it soon. All right. So again, they're claiming it, just like the old T-90 tank. Supposed to be out there.
You don't think that maybe we would have noticed had they had a missile up in the air for 15 hours?
No, they claim.
I'm just saying. They can claim all they want. But
yeah.
They claim
that it said it was. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, their claim that it was up there 15 hours.
I think we would have been on high alert had that been the case. We would have noticed something.
Maybe they're saying it was undetectable.
Get out of here.
Hey, I'm just trying.
I got something they can detect.
Uh-oh. But Trump responded by warning that the U.S. will test its own nuclear weapons on an equal basis. I think we will show what we think they have. I think we have more. That's my take. But he's reminded the world that America already has the most powerful nuclear arsenal, upgraded and modernized, none other than when? Under Trump's first term. That's what he said. The man said. And has he ever exaggerated?
Yeah.
No? Yes?
Man, that's a loaded question.
I don't
The
even
most
care.
beautiful, we have the biggest nukes, the most powerful, the deadliest. You don't want to find out.
I have an executive order. FAFO.
That's right.
He did. Trump also rightfully criticized Putin for dragging out a war that should have ended long ago. He hinted that sanctions also might be on the way. So, Russia likes to do this, though.
They like to play.
They like to show. I mean, they kind of, this is what they have, smoke and mirrors. But you got to take it serious. You got to take it serious. All right, so I'm going to be serious on this. And here's my take, and I mean this with love and respect. Seriously, okay? Screw Putin.
Oh, okay.
And clearly, Trump ain't Russia's puppet. That's what I got to say on this. I mean, come on. That narrative was always a hoax. This is just one other example that proves it. This is just one of many. Some people still believe it. While Democrats and media elites screamed for years about so-called Russia collusion, remember that? Trump's the one who's actually standing up to Moscow. And quite frankly, in ways that none of these guys and gals could even think of. I mean, he's telling Putin straight up, America is not bluffing. I'm going to show you. I mean, it is peace through strength, and I do believe that it will end with peace. I mean, here's the deal. Trump is showing strength, and it's the kind that the weak global crowd will never understand. So it's like it's like a world that it's like, wait a minute, this guy's actually fighting for people? Oh, it's not the few? Okay. All right, so Trump's move reminds the world that deterrence works. Well, I say that. I might have been too bold on that. I might be premature, but I think that's what it's going to say. I mean, that's what he's shown so far. Want to take on drug cartels? He took on drug cartels. He wanted to take on fentanyl. We have something on that today if we get time with China, taking on fentanyl. He wants to bring jobs back. He's taking on jobs. I mean, like, this is just, see problem, fix problem. Find the wins. This dude just wants to win. Win. But you don't stop tyrants by just begging for peace conferences. You don't. And that's what we've had. You stop them by reminding them what happens when they cross the line, when they cross America. We haven't seen it in a while. Trump is doing it again. Now Russia, China, we're going to all be better for that. We got to stay the course. Got to stay the course. But he's rebuilding. Yeah. Yes, I hear it. He's rebuilding with confidence, and I like that. All right, guys, stick around. We'll be right back. Woo. Welcome back to the Josh Guillory Show. We're broadcasting live from the KPEL studios here in Lafayette, Louisiana. We're also live on Rumble. Let me go see over there. That's Real Sha, Liberty Lover, Joe Biden's lost memory. That's how he says it. All righty. Welcome back, folks. Thank you for sticking around and hanging out with us with a great discussion. All right, so kind of told you my little thoughts on Russia and Putin and all this stuff. But, you know, too many folks were still, there's a lot of folks today that still think Trump has this Russia hoax. And there's no way someone that has is involved with what they said he was involved with does this.
Well, if he's got the Russia hoax, then the Clintons have the Epstein stuff. They got the servers. They got the dossier. They got all of it.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Exactly.
Hunter Biden, do we need to go there too?
Right.
Just saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Martha Jean thinks Hunter Biden is just the hottest thing on earth. Like she's, especially with the missing teeth. Like she was hot for that. Nasty.
Martha Jean. But he's telling the man, look, Trump's standing up for him. So it kind of, goes back to that deterrence thing. But, man, I don't know. I think, I do know this. I think Russia is trying to bring, he's trying to hold on. Putin is trying to hold on. We don't know about his economy. We think that it's not doing so well. The tariff situation is surely having an impact on both Russia and China. China's getting it. We have a story that we're going to cover here next, actually, regarding China. But these tariffs, man, look, you could say what you want about them. No tariffs are the same. So the tariffs we're talking about 100 years ago, roughly, different circumstances. I don't think one tariff looks the same, nor should it. Hey, to prove my point, the tariffs Trump has right now are different than the ones he first announced. And I think that's part of the brilliance of his leadership is the flexibility. He would make a great general on the ground. He would.
Don't let him know what you're thinking.
And be flexible. Be flexible. Here's what the battlefield is. This is the decisions we're going to make under these circumstances. We have a process. Good, great, everybody's happy. Then you cross the LD, and then what the heck is going on? No, the real world happens. So he hits the tariffs. Most of it was good. Some of it, a little too shaky. He adjusted. Great. And it's more than just economic wins, as we're going to talk about in the next article there. Now, did you send me that? You certainly did. Thank you so much. Guys, have I ever told the folks about Joni Ernst?
Yeah.
Is it Jody or Joni?
Joni.
Joni. Okay, Joni. Yeah.
But you talk about her so much, you ought to know her name.
It's actually sad.
A little bit.
Joni Ernst from Iowa, not Iowa. So Senator Joni Ernst has such a great idea, okay? She found $2.1 trillion in specific cuts. I love it. I would love if she would drop a bill to make it happen. So then we started looking. And do you know my battle buddy over here? She dropped a bill. So I have to, but I know I talk about it all the time, but I have to ask about it. So look, I have to report.
It ain't the bill you want. I can tell you.
You don't know that?
I
haven't read it. I haven't read it.
It would have been the news.
S2929. S29.
Sounds enthralling.
Wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. This says Consistent Egg Labels Act of 2025. The Consistent Egg Labels Act,
It's not the one you want.
That's not $2.1 trillion that she already identified line by line that had me all excited and reported on and gave her major props.
It's not.
I didn't report on egg labels, Joni. Joni, you messing with me. You messing with me, Joni. Messing with me.
Joni got better things to do.
Look, oh no, she has egg labeling. This would be to require enforcement against misbranded egg alternatives. Okay, it's important. But could we also drop a bill that cuts $2.1 trillion in wasteful spending that you've already identified, and it would be a no-brainer and everybody could get a win from it, mainly the American folks?
I'm just excited to actually still, they're still getting paid, just like the House. So they should be in session passing bills and doing all that stuff. If you can't pass a spending bill, at least pass an egg labeling bill.
You dang right. I'm not mad at the House. The House did its job. It's the Senate. Senate Democrats, I get it, but it's the Senate. It's the Senate where good things go to die. It's true. Same thing in the state these days. I don't know. Maybe not all the time. Maybe not all the time. Not all the time. Not all the time. All right, let's move on to China. Yeah,
China.
We got some time. All right, so I'm looking at an article from Fortune and basically reporting that President Trump and your boy, my friend, Chinese leader Xi, he goes by Jinping now.
We're going to make trade grain again.
I got what you said. You said, yeah.
Yeah, it's our little lower third down there.
Yeah. Oh, very good. Yeah, you can see that on Rumble. Go to Rumble, guys. Josh Guillory Show. All right, let's see here. So, they made a temporary trade truce during their first face-to-face meeting in 6 years. This is recent. That's over at the APEC summit in South Korea. So the agreement came right after China made its first purchase, this is big, of U.S. soybeans from this year's harvest.
A little late.
Well, yeah, but look, both leaders agreed to ease tensions. There was some movement here. Trump reduced tariffs on Chinese goods from 57% to 47%.
Whoa.
Hey. While China pledged to crack down on fentanyl-related chemicals and to relax export controls on rare earth minerals used in U.S. military and tech production.
See, that's the problem right there.
What?
We are relying on China for stuff we need for our military. Y'all don't see the fallacies in that, the flaws in the logic. Mm-hmm. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
Why aren't we doing our own we have rare earth here. We have it.
I think he wants to drain them of theirs.
Look, I don't think that's a good. I don't think that's a good plan. We need to stop being dependent on these other countries. I thought that was the whole point.
I'm all in with you on that, and I just threw out a thought.
Yeah,
and it's a good one because if you assuming that you could tap into your own mineral, rare earth minerals readily, assuming that that's a thing and it's possible, drain them.
They're never going to let us. They're always going to have enough.
They've been draining us for 50 years. Drain them. Yeah. They owe us. They've been draining us of treasure. They've been draining us of jobs. They've been draining us of intellectual property. They've been draining us on currency manipulation. And this is the only guy that's ever done anything about it. He's the only guy that's ever even talked about it and even got any kind of major movement with China since Nixon, if you think about it. I mean, I'm just saying, if you want to say impact, I don't know. I think he had a greater impact than even Nixon. I'm talking about impact. Mm-hmm. Now we are still seeing what that impact will be. We are still seeing the long-term effects of these tariffs. Short term looks pretty good. Short term, we see jobs coming back. Short term, we see manufacturing. We see the intent of the tariffs actually working and doing what the president said it was going to do. That's tangible stuff, and the American people see that, and I think the world sees that. And I think what? I was about to land it. All right. And the folks on Rumble can hear this?
No.
Oh, that ain't right, guys. Y'all just seeing two dudes dancing with no dog context. What is wrong with us? All right, guys, stick around. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Josh Guillory Show. Broadcasting live from the KPEL studios. Also live on Rumble. Go to rumble.com. You can check us out. You can also go to my X page, which is at Josh Guillory USA. I want to see you over there. I want to see you in that active chat we got going on. Big Tib, I see you, man. I'm liking it. All right, and shout out to our KLFY Plus audience. So let's go back to this China. Yeah. So a few little facts here. China's stayed on I guess it's COFCO, COFCO.
State-owned media?
Yeah.
State-owned, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's a state-owned company that just ordered 180,000 metric tons of U.S. soybeans. Nothing to shy away from.
It's their largest state-owned agriculture and food business.
There you go, business. There you go. Yeah, but the takeaway from that is this is the first major buy in like months, so pretty big. And it comes after they refused to buy from American farmers during the height of the trade fights recently, the tensions. So China imports about 60% of the world's soybeans and normally accounts for over half of U.S. exports. The purchase followed heavy pressure from Trump's team, from Treasurer Secretary Scott Bessent. Also confirmed the president's threatened 100% tariff on Chinese goods is now off the table. Hey, movement. Like I'm saying, impact. And that impact has changed very rapidly over the last 6 months. Ever since he announced the tariffs. So it's a little bit longer. Ish. So in exchange, Beijing agreed to ease its rare earth restrictions. We kind of talked about that, which had threatened, and to your point, which actually threatened U.S. defense and AI supply chain. So to your point, we've got to get more self-reliant. And if COVID taught us anything, is that we cannot continue to rely on 8,000 to 9,000 mile supply chains. It just doesn't work. Doesn't work for our country, especially when we have the resources here to do it. So I think we could do both. I think we can have them readily available, and we could drain China. They drained the heck out of us. So experts told Fortune. According to Fortune, they're experts. I don't know who they are. They told the organization that the deal is a quid pro quo, a direct trade-off that uses leverage diplomacy to stabilize relations. Trump said the meeting was a 12 out of 10.
Tough negotiator.
Yeah. Oh, Jinping. Hey, Jinping. Hey. Now, I want to know, what would the dance be with Jinping? I mean, I don't see
Xi Jinping?
Jinping.
Just call him Xi.
Chi. What was I saying?
Jinping. I don't know what you were saying.
Man, you making that up.
Saying some
I'm
craziness.
going to go back and look at the tape.
Thought you were having a stroke over there. Sudden case of Bell's palsy or something.
Xi Jinping.
Xi Jinping.
Yeah. Making fun.
He's a tough negotiator, but a smooth dancer. Dances like a smooth criminal. Never seen anything like it.
Yeah. Not like Kim.
Kim's a break dancer. He's got all the moves.
So, President Trump, I think right now we can look at this, possibly say, hey, he might be playing some high-stakes poker over here. And so far, definitely winning. So far. Hey, we got to look this out. We got to see this thing through. The truth or the total impact of all what's going on, we'll see that more years to come. But this particular deal is proof that hard leverage works. Peace through strength is not just a military approach. It's also in this economic war that we have been in for quite some time. This deal is proof. That's what we got to think about. We talk about leverage all the time. But China blinked. At least this time. Maybe not the next time. I don't know. But they came to the table after one thing. Trump put a line there, and he held the line. He didn't do any of that, don't talk. Remember that? what was that, President Biden? What was he saying? Don't do
about Russia or something?
Yes.
Don't.
Well, guess what? He done did it. Don't. I mean, come on.
Oh, man.
Well, so, but Trump held the line. He said, this is where I'm not going. This is where America's at. And after he made it was clear that America's tariffs and the technology dominance, they're not going away. Once he did that, Xi Jinping didn't fly to South Korea for any kind of like little photo ops. Remember that? Mm-hmm. He came because Trump, that's in the past what they were. This time, I think he came with a little different mindset. We know that. The soybeans show it. But hey, look, this is good. I think this guy knows what's going on. All right, guys, forgot to mention, phone lines are open, 232-1542, 232-1542, 844-766-6607. If you're outside the Acadiana area, let me hear from you. Renee, what you got?
Oh, well, I'm happy for the country. I'm happy for the minerals. I'm happy for the respect. But my glass is somewhat less than half filled because I don't care for Chinese products. I mean, if we have more Japanese products, Taiwan, Hong Kong, when they used to not be ran by China, all them products. Korea, I do not care for Chinese products. I don't care for their dog food. I don't care for their food. I don't care for their language, but I'm trying to learn it. It is the most, I like to use the R word, but I know your buddy don't want to use that. It's the most insane written language I've ever seen. But it has a pattern and it makes sense.
Renee, say something in Chinese.
Daja hao. Ni hao, are you doing good? Shishi, thank you.
Hey, all right. There you go, Renee.
Yeah, it's slow, dude. It sounds good, but it's slow.
That's
slow
all right.
Learning.
Guess what, Renee? You know more Chinese than I do. All right. Good deal.
I'm breaking off with some annyeonghaseyo, some Korean.
Oh, all right. If you say Korean barbecue, does that count? That was bad.
Bulgogi?
That was hard. My joke yesterday was better than that one. All right, let's go to Warren. Warren, what you got? Better than my joke.
Trump 15, Democrats 0.
Yeah, you're right.
He's working on number 15 right now. Okay, and Maxine Waters calling about taking away our money. He hitting the Democrats' slush fund. He hitting the Democrats where it hurts the most. He's taking their money from them. You know, I'm loving every bit of it. And they talking about murder. It ain't murder. And China just don't eat the food. You know, I mean, we got to do business with them. But I just, as a exterminator, I just recommend you don't eat the food.
Okay.
Bad things can happen to you. Anyway, thank you, Josh. Y'all have a good one.
Thanks, Warren.
All that MSG got Warren swelling up.
I mean, I'm just
Making
telling you,
puffy.
I got to give Warren some props here, man. So Warren throws out some good stuff. All right, you know, okay, good. Helps the doc. And then he's with the discussion, and then he throws like a public service announcement out there. Notice that he kind of shifted, like total, like, hey, thanks, Warren. I support the cause, Warren.
How about the last
Let's
two callers?
buy American.
Like, I don't like the food, and then Renee's like, I don't like
the
stuff
language.
there. I don't like the language. I don't like the people. I don't like the way it smells.
Come on now. Whoa.
No, I was waxing.
Dang.
Taking a little bit of poetic license right there.
Oh, wow. Eddie, what's up, Eddie? What you got, buddy?
One thing I want to say, gentlemen, yesterday was an awesome program, even though y'all wasn't there. Today is a good one, too. But the one thing I wanted Trump to do was put on that crown that Korea gave. You know how much it drove them liberals nuts?
That would have ended the world.
To put on that crown?
Yeah. I thought about it. Man, Eddie, that thing, you're right. I think some heads would have exploded. Man, thank you so much. We're going into a little break. That was great. I wonder if he could even put it on his head. You should Google that, guys, if you hadn't seen what Eddie's talking about. All right, stick around. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Josh Guillory Show. We're broadcasting live from the KPEL studios here in Lafayette, Louisiana. We're also broadcasting live on Rumble, rumble.com. Let me hear from you. Phone lines are open, 232-1542. I got a buddy out there. He better call in. Calling me with all that good stuff. I can't keep all that knowledge within these ears. It must be shared.
He forgets quick.
All righty. Let's move on.
All right.
Kind of busy down the street.
Oh,
in
your
Baton
friend's
Rouge.
calling me?
Oh, here we go. Put him on the spot, poor guy. Kim, what's up, buddy?
My good friend for a long time and fellow attorney. How you doing?
I am good, my dear friend. Very, very, always awesome to hear from you. Man, I was bragging on you. So you called me with all this great stuff. I said, we got to share it. Kim, tell the folks what you were telling me earlier. I like that. It was on the last topic we were talking about.
Yeah, well, on the rare earths, the last, especially Biden, but even the other administrations, they sold us on the rare earths just like the manufacturing, and we were almost 100% dependent on China. But as usual, Trump is on top of it and his group, and we have domestically 3 rare earths companies that are producing rare earths, and they even have a process that's half the cost, half the time, and half the environmental impact than China. And, of course, I invested in 2 of them. I bought stock.
Hey, believes in it. Believes in it. Kim, man, I appreciate you, brother, and thank you for all that you do for our community. You know I love you, man. I'll see you soon.
Okay, enjoyed it.
All right, bud. Appreciate you. That was interesting, huh?
Yeah, you want to stay on the phone?
Yeah, let's stay on the phone lines. 232-1540, 2-844-766-6607. You could be like our friend Sean. What's up, Sean? Talk to us, baby.
Oh, man. Yeah, I speak Chinese, too. I'm going to take a S14 and an E3. That's the wontons. So, but anyway. I heard you say... I heard you say...
from Dynasty.
Yeah, you know. So anyway, I've been pissed. I've been mad early in the morning, but never this early. When I didn't realize that y'all said Baton Rouge, that the Louisiana governor's duties was to find a head coach for the LSU football program. So, with all the things that we could be worried about, that seems that him getting that damn tiger in there and finding somebody to take care of LSU's football program. I tell you what, maybe he should go down the road somewhere, not very far, and do something else besides be governor.
I've had an epiphany.
Whoa,
Sean, you're responsible for it. LSU needs a president.
All right.
He seems to be real interested in what's going on at LSU.
Jamie, you're speaking my mind. I didn't want to say that, but they need a president. They need a president right now. So he could do both. He can have so much influence and be so much happier, and we would be so much happier. But
sweet gig,
and our
by the way.
insurance might actually go down. You never know.
Sweet. Hey, sweet gig, by the way. University president? Come on now.
Yeah, get your own house.
Live on campus, got a nice house. I mean, you got people to do the hard work. I'm sure there's more to it than that. Sean, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Man, look, we're going to cover the story a little bit more. I'll throw down some more facts here in a little bit when we get back from the break. But last few minutes here, he's definitely out there. And I think we're going to cover it. But if he pulls off this coaching gig and the coach wins the national championship, no one's going to care. And he'll go down in LSU, folklore, just like Huey P. Long. Now, the odds of that happening is low. So it's a gamble.
It's a gamble. Come on, look. First of all, he lied and said that taxpayers were on the hook. Taxpayers did not pay that salary, and private donors have come forward and said they would cover the 50 whatever million that is owed to Kelly. And second of all, why would you want to attach yourself to that? So if they hire somebody who sucks even worse,
that's what I'm thinking.
Governor, you're responsible.
That's
it's
what I'm
your
thinking.
fault.
That's
You
what I'm
put
thinking.
your name all over that bad boy.
Because look, I'm not like an NIL expert, okay? I'm really not. But my understanding is LSU should be in a different spot than they're at. And maybe that was a culture thing with Brian Kelly, because let's be honest. If LSU feels that if LSU feels that they can raise that much money to buy out, then they can raise the money for an NIL. That had to be a culture thing. But when you compare that to Ohio State and all these other places, I'm just saying that's what you said, man. You would be why?
I don't know.
But hey, but look, I'm gonna go into it when we get back after this hour or after this break. But it's not unlawful. There are things. I mean, I'll walk us through the path on how we got there, and especially on his appointees and things like that. And he's not doing anything unlawful. But
he did arrange it for himself to have all this responsibility now, and to be the person responsible for all this stuff that he.
You think you can fit Justin in?
Fit
him in.
30 seconds, Justin.
30. Whew. Go ahead, Justin.
Hey, so Governor Pipsqueak, he said that he's tired of rewarding failure. Is that his way of telling us that he's not running for re-election because he won't win?
Justin.
Oh, Justin.
Justin.
Well, look.
Ooh, man, I still say he's winning the first round with 60%.
Let that coach not make it to a playoff next year, and we'll see if he wins re-election.
Whoa, all right, we'll see. Hey, guys, stick around. We get right back. We're going to talk about some LSU football and, maybe some expanded duties. Maybe it's a good idea. Maybe you think it's a good idea. I can't wait. All right, stick around. We'll be right back. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to hour number 2 of the Josh Guillory Show. We are broadcasting live from the KPEL studios here in Acadiana. We're also broadcasting live on Rumble, rumble.com. Go check us out on the Rumbles, rumble.com, the Josh Guillory Show. All righty. So we're talking about Governor Landry and LSU football. So he's doubling down, and he is vowing to block. Let's tell the folks what's going on. So he's vowing to block Athletic Director Scott Woodward from hiring the university's next football coach. All right. And Landry did not hold back. He told reporters in Baton Rouge, quote, "Hell, I'll let Donald Trump select him before I let him do it," him being Woodward. So he's not happy with the AD over there, the athletic director. Landry's frustration comes after LSU fired Brian Kelly just 8 games into his 4th season. I see it up there. And after the Tigers got hammered by Texas A&M 49-25, man, they rolled up in there, almost dropped 50.
After LSU, had a lead at halftime.
Yeah.
Let me just point that out.
18-14.
They were winning.
Yep. That's true. That's a
They blew that one.
35. Yeah. Yeah. So outscored 35-7 in the second half. That's whew. So Kelly walks away with the record of 34-14 and one of the largest buyouts in college sports history. LSU still owes him more than $52 million through the year 2031. They're in negotiations, but we'll see. All right, now, Landry's, we'll follow this. Let's see here. So he called a meeting at the governor's mansion the night of the firing. Didn't wait on that to go over the legalities, the costs, the contracts, public school, public university. His concern is the same one every taxpayer would have if you really look at it. Okay, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. And he's asking who's paying for it. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. He said LSU's athletic department is supposed to be self-funded and that private donors have pledged to cover Kelly's buyout. Well, if that's the case, I don't know why we're talking about it.
Well, that is the guy. I don't know that he is aware of that.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's what the article had reported.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right. Well, okay. But he made it clear that if the state ever has to come up with the $53 million, it's not going to be a pleasant conversation. That's what he said. Now, Woodward hasn't responded, at least as the printing of this article. But his track record, this is where, if you give the governor benefit of the doubt here, he's got a good point, okay? So look at Scott Woodward's track record as athletic director. So he approved Ed Orgeron's $17 million buyout back in 2021. Before that, though, he was at Texas A&M. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
And he was the AD that approved. He gave Jimbo Fisher a deal that led to a record $77 million buyout. So Landry said that I can't wait to hear what you have to say on this. Landry said that kind of history matters, and he called it a pattern that Louisiana can't afford to repeat. The governor wants LSU to win. You had some thoughts?
Well, Woodward wasn't at A&M when Texas A&M gave him that extension. It's my understanding.
No, the buyout, though, he oversaw the buyout.
I thought he was gone. He was gone before that.
I'm just quoting the article.
No, he was gone before the buyout, and
they said he oversaw the deal that gave him the buyout.
Yeah. So he was the AD when Fisher was hired in 2017.
Yeah, and signed him for a long contract.
He had already been at LSU for 2 years when A&M in 2021 gave him that extension doubled the cost of his buyout. So I
misquoted the article.
Fisher brought
no, actually, I quoted the article right.
Woodward brought him in.
Yeah,
but the big buyout wasn't his. I mean, if you want to blame that on him for bringing Fisher in the first place, sure, but that's a stretch.
The article said that. Now, is that what the governor had said? Because maybe I missed that.
The governor's trying to make it look like
Woodward's a pattern.
Yeah,
a pattern here.
sure, if you want to try to make that case, but I don't think you can. I don't think that's a valid argument.
Yeah.
And he did his job.
Yeah.
I mean, and Jimbo Fisher won for the first few years, so he warranted an extension, obviously, after Woodward was gone. And I'm sorry, but what you want the man to do?
Yeah. Yeah. No. Hey, look, I'm just reporting. I'm just telling you what the article says. Now, the governor says LSU's Board of Supervisors, the same board where what you had mentioned, he's already appointed half the members on that board. And they will take the reins on hiring the next coach. He was pretty adamant on that. He says he is not personally picking the next coach. He said his team is. He's insisting on a contract, however, though. That's what he's saying, that rewards success and stops paying for failure. He said, quote, "We're going to make sure he's compensated properly, but I'm tired of rewarding failure in this country and then leaving the taxpayers to foot the bill." So,
Taxpayers ain't footing nothing. Dang. You know, he changed the rules early on in his administration so that he could get rid of all the board members and appoint his own, which I think he did. So, yes, Jeff Landry is going to pick the next football coach, and he's going to have to live with it.
Well, that's a lot. You know, he's on College Game Day. Who's the guy? Pat McAfee.
He was on Pat McAfee's show, yesterday.
Yeah, yeah. But he was on Game Day too when they were in Baton Rouge. And I don't know, Pat McAfee loves him. Talk about alligators.
So let me ask you this: there are 50 states in the union and one national championship, not everybody can win it.
That's
so
true.
Imagine if every governor got involved every time a state college's head coach needed replacing.
Yeah.
Like, is he going to get involved at UL if they decide down the road to change coaches? Is he gonna step in there?
Maybe.
Come on, look. And one of our listeners, Extra had got it right. He said, "Governor Landry, how about this angle? We all know Get Gordon is a huge LSU booster. I assume the call went like this, quote, if you want to hunt, fix my team, end quote. Get it done."
Whoa!
Oh, Jeff Gordon Landry got more sponsors than a NASCAR race.
Oh, my goodness. What are we talking about here? Man.
There's so much wrong with this state right now that the last thing we need is the governor to get involved with LSU freaking football.
Well, he went a little further though. So he started calling out sports agents like Trace Armstrong, who represented Kelly, Jimmy Sexton. He's always in the news. He represented Jimbo Fisher, and Landry said, "See, y'all talking about lawyers." He says, "Lawyers would be disbarred for the way these agents act." You see that? See that? And he said it's time for the NCAA to install some real guardrails on college sports. Well, all right. I think that's coming. All right, guys, stick around. Oh, man, this news has a spell on me. All right, stick around. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Josh Guillory Show, broadcasting live from the KPEL studios here in Lafayette. We're also broadcasting live on rumble.com, and shout out to our KLFY Plus viewing audience. Certainly appreciate you guys as well. Hey, man, that chat's hot. Thank you, Robert DB. Certainly appreciate you and everybody on there. There you go. Yeah, question 8's got it. I'm with you. Go check us out at Rumble, rumble.com. All righty then. So, we'll keep on with this story, shall we?
We shall.
Why not? Why not? So right now at LSU, we got the we're seeing the running backs coach has been appointed by that university, Frank Wilson. He will take over as interim head coach. LSU football now moves forward with an empty headset for a little bit, huh?
I think we've been
not Frank. I'm just saying.
We've been glossing over something really important through all this. Like LSU, okay, athletic director.
Mm-hmm.
Not football director.
Yeah.
Not head football coach. No, athletic director. A man who has overseen a football national championship.
Yep.
A women's basketball national championship.
Mm-hmm.
2 College World Series. I believe some stuff in gymnastics. So to paint Woodward as a failure and as absolutely not. Now, was the the Kelly hire a bad one? I mean, hindsight's 2020. You remember Jerry DiNardo?
You say what you want. Jerry DiNardo brought the magic back.
I'm just, you know what? But you got me. I mean, he's not a failure. It's just. Y'all know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, it's probably a little unfair there, and Robert has some stuff on there too. Hired Kim Mulkey. Let's see here. I don't know if he hired Ogeron, but he oversaw the. No, he didn't. He didn't
hire him.
No,
but he was there when they won.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see how that plays out. But yeah, definitely seems to be really hands-on. It's fair to ask the question, what about my university? And your only objective response that I think you can make, and it's going to upset people, well, it's the flagship school.
So it's more special, and it deserves more money and more care and more attention from the governor. It deserves the governor to be pulled away from important things like lowering our insurance, fixing our roads, stopping businesses from vacating the state.
If that man picks a coach that wins a national championship, nobody cares. He knows I'm right.
But they should.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
LSU football's great.
Yeah.
It's a big economic
But
generator.
Isn't there I'm sure. Is there, I forgot. Anyway, we'll move on. It's an interesting story.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to another interesting story, but on a different topic. ICE. So ICE agents and safety. So Fox News has a little report out that DHS, the Department of Homeland Security, has issued a national warning about an unprecedented wave of violence against ICE officers. DHS says death threats targeting ICE agents have surged by 8,000% as they carry out President Trump's immigration enforcement orders. I can tell you they ain't playing. They ain't playing. Assistant DHS Secretary Tricia McLaughlin said officers are now facing online bounties. It's horrible. Online bounties, stalking, threats to their families. It's really bad. She called it an unprecedented level of violence, and she's right. She blamed so-called sanctuary politicians for fueling it through their repeated vilification and Nazi comparisons. We've all seen it. Here are the facts. DHS says ICE agents have been targeted by posts offering cash rewards for their murder, which included one TikTok by a Mexican national in Dallas offering $10,000 to kill an ICE agent. Another ICE officer's spouse received a phone call threatening a threat saying, "I hope your kids get deported by accident," followed by, of course, Nazi references. A man in Washington State, James Adrian Warren, posted online that he would make life harder for ICE, tailing and recording officers while calling them Nazis. There's one in there calling them Gestapo. It's sick. It's sick. DHS says these threats are part of a nationwide pattern of violence that began intensifying during the anti-ICE protests that we've been seeing. Secretary Kristi Noem, she responded firmly. She warned that ICE will not be intimidated and that anyone who harms an officer will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Man, it's crazy out there. I mean, the left's war, this is what I don't understand. The left's war on law enforcement, I think it's hit an all-time low. Has to have. But when you vilify the men and women protecting our borders, protecting American families, when you vilify those guys, when you constantly call them Nazis, monsters, murderers, you're lighting the fuse for this kind of evil that we're seeing. These officers are doing their jobs under President Trump's direction, enforcing the law, removing dangerous criminals, and protecting American families. And now, because of sanctuary mayors, even a sanctuary governor or two, whatever that means, thanks to woke activists, media radicals, thanks to all that, they got targets on their backs. Needlessly. This is organized hate. It is far from freedom of speech. But it's what happens when Democrats spend years demonizing ICE, when the left, when the mass media demonizes ICE, demonizes these officers, painting law enforcement as villains instead of heroes. And the people do it know exactly what they're doing, and that's what's really frustrating. They want to intimidate. They want to scare officers into backing down. They want to turn America's law enforcers into punching bags for political gain, and it is disgusting. But here's the truth. Apparently, at least for a few years now, or 1 year, maybe going on 3, hopefully some more, ICE isn't backing down. Our country is safer for it. Pray for these officers. Pray for their mission. Pray for their protection. But ICE isn't backing down. Trump's not backing down, that's for sure. Not on this. Kristi Noem, nope. But the threats only prove, really in part, it could be a symptom of the initiative working. I mean, this is what these crazies do. When criminal networks, drug traffickers, and human smugglers feel the heat, they lash out. Okay. And the same politicians who once cheered abolish ICE are nowhere to be found when real officers and their families face death threats. Chickens. All right, stick around. We'll be right back. Phone lines. You know what we're going to do?
Open them up.
You doggone right. Let's go. Welcome back to the Josh Guillory Show. Broadcasting live from the KPL studios here in Lafayette, Louisiana. We're also broadcasting live at Rumble, rumble.com. So easy. Or go to my X page at Josh Guillory USA. But go to rumble.com, look up the Josh Guillory Show, and you can check out this chat too. And you can see us live. Question 8. Oh, no. I'm 2 for 2. Oh, I have to work on that. I have to get more talents. I have to expand what buckets I fall in. I can't be 2 for 2 on that list. You'll know what we're talking about if you go to Rumble. We certainly appreciate you. You got any tigers over there or anything?
No, I'd have to call the governor if I needed one of them.
Well.
He's sure got a load of them.
Well. So let's, oh yeah, we're going to go to the phone lines. My favorite part of the doggone show, 232-1542, 844-766-6607. If you're outside the Acadiana area, let me hear from you, like Renee. What's up, Renee?
Yeah, they always worry about Donald Trump and Russian collusion. What about all this communist collusion all these hippies are having, and the Democrat hippies? I mean, from Alger Hiss giving secrets from Roosevelt to Stalin to Richard Nixon breaking into Watergate because he won the election. He knew something was going wrong with the Democrat Party. He wanted an inside look. And then we got all these people. What about that KGB collusion? What about the Cuban collusion with the Weather Underground? What about the Chinese collusion with all these communists? They were about fake stuff, Donald Trump and Russia collusion. What about that money the Chinese communists give to Clinton to run for election? I'm sure he owes somebody when he was president.
He did have a little friendly relationship with China. I think, isn't that when the military bases started to get sold, or was that before him?
I'm not familiar with that.
Well.
I did I hear correctly that Warren...
that was Renee.
I'm sorry, Renee said that... Nah, never mind.
Let's go to...
Oh, yeah, that Watergate was just taking a look?
It was just a little peek.
Just take a little peek?
It's just a little peek. That's it.
You just want to see
a
what's
little
happening?
peek. A little peek.
The DNC?
Yeah, man. Let's just look. Let's see. Yeah. Just verifying. Just verifying. Warren! What's up, Warren?
Well, I hope Jeff Landry don't do for LSU what he did for the oil industry in Louisiana. But, I'm sure him and a bunch of good old boys, they going to be well taken care of. It's really sad. My boss dedicated $20 million to LSU. What ought to give it to starving children? $53 million for this dud coach. I mean, this is stupid. And inland barges being sold overseas for $1.5 million. Nobody's buying them to stack them. It costs $30-40 million to build a new one. That tells me we're pretty much done over here. They've ruined the oil industry. And the sad part is 3 days ago, they had satellite images of stacks of dead Christian bodies next to pools of blood where these inland barges are going. Trump ought to look into this and seize these barges. It's incredible what's being done. People are selling rigs for scrap iron. All the big companies from when I was a child, they're all gone. 1 or 2 left. I think Parker just got bought out by neighbors. What a crying shame. A few handful of people. But you know what? They all got their hunting spots. They going to be in the duck blind shortly, and they doing fine dining. Thank you, Josh.
Thank you, Warren.
Send me the money. I got 4 hungry kids.
Just a quarter of it.
I'll take a little bit. Hey, it's a good cost.
We'll split it. All right, let's go back to the phone lines. Caller, you are live on the Josh Guillory Show. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name's Tim. I'm calling from Lafayette.
Hey, Tim. Thanks for calling in, man. What you got?
Yes, sir. My question is this. Regarding the ICE agents, why isn't the federal government pressing charges and arresting these politicians and people that are instigating, I guess you'd call it physical battery on a police officer?
Yeah, many crimes.
I mean, because you could actually charge them accessory after the fact.
There's a lot of crimes that they're just leading the way on and encouraging. And we do. I don't know if we'll have time today, but we have a story, an article that we ran across that there actually was there is a politician just arrested for
a couple of them.
Yeah,
a couple in California. The one we were talking about was in Chicago.
Yeah,
but, there's a lady running for Congress. She got picked up because she was carving stuff into the side of a vehicle.
Like, come on! Oh, you want to write the law? You can't follow the law. Wow.
Right. And I'm talking about like the governor of Illinois, the mayor of Chicago, things like this. They're eking this on, and officers are putting their life on the line, and they're just doing a job.
Yeah, they're using it for politics.
You got these people calling them Nazis.
It's Tim, it's so horrible. I tell you what though, there's a lady that's often in an area of this building that would agree with. Oh, well, definitely. I don't know about Margene, but
I think they kicked her out.
She always, but she's been kicked out 20 times.
Yeah,
which begs to call a lot of things
she's
questioned.
Harmless. She's
harmless. Yeah, it's trash. I think that's what they think. Yeah, but some lady that I know roaming around that I'm looking at right now, actually don't know. She would agree with Tim on that one, big time. All right, let's go to Sean. Sean, what's up, bud?
Hey, Tim has a great point. What happens is I think Bongino was the first one to come up with FAFO, and I'm pretty sure you don't know what that means. But look at what's going on in Portland. They finally stood up to these guys, and they went away. But what happens is the guys that stand up to everything that goes wrong, and they are the ones that go to jail. They're not going to prosecute anybody that's doing the action. They're going to prosecute the people that react to the action. And I just have a huge problem with that. So something's got to be fixed along the way. I don't know.
Oh, thanks, Sean. Appreciate that. Good call. All right. Well, to follow on that topic, to follow up on the border, things like that, I mean, because we're talking about ICE agents, we're talking about ICE officers, and we appreciate them. We appreciate their families. It's unfortunate what no law enforcement officer should go through that. No American should go through that. No person, no human should go through that. Thought these people cared about people. Thought they cared about the little guy. Anyway, so here's the bottom line, and I think we're seeing it. America's done being the doormat. We're done being the doormat across the globe. We're tired. We were the doormat inside our own borders. We're just done. President Trump has said since he went down on those escalators, you can't have a country without borders. And he's right. We're a sovereign entity. He is proving he's right over and over again. He's proving, one, that you can do it. You just got to want to. Start off with that. And two, it's effective. But these days of open borders, that chaos, that absolute nonsense, sanctuary cities, until they show up.
They should get zero federal funding, period. Like, not even a penny. I don't care if it's for buses or for SNAP or for
whatever.
None.
Whatever. Yeah,
you don't deserve it.
Go get it from the other country.
You've ruined it for everyone else in the city who deserves it.
Man, let me tell you. But all these cartel pipelines, I mean, I'm not going to pretend to say they're over because Trump's not going to be the president forever. And we don't know, even with the Republican, we don't know if the next president's going to enforce the borders. We hope. Hopefully there's enough things put in place. All right, caller, you are live on the Josh Guillory Show. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Josh, this is Mickey from Eunice.
Hey, Mickey, Highway 190. What's up on Eunice over there? What you got, man?
Oh, I live like 3 blocks from Highway 190 right here.
Be safe.
I can hear the traffic. But I wonder if Governor Landry has a pick for a new New Orleans Saints coach.
Yeah, why ain't he getting involved in that? We give them a lot of tax money.
Man, come on. See, there's common sense in Eunice. See, that's the thing. We need common sense. Look, man.
We got a little sense around here.
I mean, come on. We've only won one game this year. Well, I think everybody's like kind of all in on that rebuild. I hate rebuilds.
Great point, though.
But it's a very good point. And you could argue that there's more correlation with the Saints than there are with these student athletes.
Do we not give them breaks and stuff for the super? Like we just signed a whole lease with makes me angry.
Who would you pick?
I'm an LSU alumni. I went to LSU when Shaq was going there.
Hey, still a faithful attendee of football games.
I'm just sending my money there.
Sir.
Yeah. I mean, you and I both. Well, hey, look, I appreciate you calling in. Thank you so much. That was a good point. Very good. I hadn't thought about that. All right.
It's true. We probably give them more taxpayer.
Well, it's at least one team to manage and not how many universities do we have?
Enough.
And I do think there is legislation that actually named LSU the flagship. I think it's like a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But still, I'm just talking. All right, guys, stick around. We'll be right back. That music is scaring me. welcome back to the Josh Guillory Show. We're broadcasting live from the KPEL studios here in Lafayette, Louisiana. We're also broadcasting live on rumble.com. Let me see you over there at rumble.com, man. Let me check you out. Appreciate you guys.
Let me tell you
what you got.
What T-Don proposes.
What up, T-Don? What you got,
T-Don
man?
from my parts in Palm Bro. Well, first of all, Scott and Plaisance said traffic in Plaisance and Nuba Crossroads is good, so y'all know. And I-10's completely reopened. But T-Don said we should do just like the movie The Purge. 24 hours of lawlessness that will cut out a lot of the rot in this country.
So just straight up Wild Wild West, 24 hours.
All law is legal except for big explosives and whatever the rules are in The Purge.
Oh, I don't know what The Purge is.
You've never seen The Purge?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, I gotta have movie night one day.
We should. So what's this purge about?
So the purge is the new founding fathers started a new government in the United States of America.
Wow.
And they decided to put their foot down, and the new founding fathers started the purge. And it's 24 hours. All crime is legal.
Okay.
With some exceptions. And there are no emergency services out for you. You're on your own. And they allow people to get out and just release all that aggression and go and they can beat up on people and shoot them, kill them, whatever, for 24 hours.
Jeez.
Now you can buy purge insurance. You can buy these
security
system. You created a whole new economy.
Yeah. But you got a purge economy.
Well, yeah. You got these specialized security systems, these house protection thing. It's a whole thing.
And this is once a year or once?
In the movie, in the hypothetical in the movie, crime is down to like zero, except for that one day a year. They let people just lose their minds. Wow. Now we're talking violent crime.
Oh.
Now the blue collar stuff, I don't know that they necessarily address that.
We didn't address that in the movie.
But even politicians are like fair game in this movie. There's a whole one about a politician.
Whoa.
Or a lady who's running to try to,
Let's talk about another politician.
Make some change. Which one?
A Democrat.
Well, only if his boat is in the Gulf of America.
Oh, I'm definitely talking to this Democrat. He's my friend. Mr. Blue Wave, what you got, buddy?
What is the Democrat governor up to?
You see? That's what I'm saying.
Some tomfoolery.
Well, I think he's trying to pick the best coach he can right now.
Okay. Okie doke.
All right.
Thank
you, Mr. Blue Wave. Appreciate that.
Trying to find
Appreciate that. Yes. All right. So
you're talking about a crazy Democrat.
I'm gonna come. Yeah. Not a rational one. All right. So I'm gonna give this a good go.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna give it a good. I'm about to give this one a good go. Democratic congressional candidate Kat Abou-Ghazala. There you go. Kat Abou-Ghazala has been indicted by a federal grand jury.
Oh, she a young thing.
Really?
Yeah.
She's at least 25.
You see her picture up there in the picture?
She is young.
Yeah.
Wow.
She ain't bad looking.
Check her ID out. I have a light in my face, so I can't.
Oh.
But she does look young. So this nice lady has been indicted by a federal grand jury for her role in peaceful protests, outside an ICE processing center in Broadview, Illinois. Prosecutors say she and 5 others blocked a federal officer's vehicle, forcing the officer to crawl forward at a near standstill while doggone protesters were surrounding him.
Oh, no. What'd he do?
Well, freaked out. He didn't freak out. But it's safety, definitely, Mm-hmm. So the charges include conspiracy and forcibly impeding a federal officer. Abou-Ghazala,
You're close enough.
yeah, calls it a political prosecution. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Trump made her do it.
Always.
So Broadview has. She also said that Trump is criminalizing protests. You did I just rattle all? I mean, property made the officer
criminalize the protest when you commit a crime.
Yeah, when there's crime at the protest is involving crime. It's criminalizing in itself.
It's furlish.
No joke. Now Broadview apparently has been a little hotbed, a little hot spot for months. Yeah, all these things. We just talked about it. ICE
Where the
officers.
detention facility is.
Is that? Yeah, that's right. That's where. And that's where the Congress folks went to. So she wants to be like the other Democrat.
Yeah, she's trying to get a charge.
I'm getting arrested too.
Getting some street cred.
Yeah, gotta get the
She's
street.
hard, man.
Gotta
She's
get the
hardcore.
street cred. She's gonna walk out with like a little tattoo or something.
A little teardrop. A little spider web on her arm.
Oh yeah, I could see it. I don't know. Maybe like a little frog on her ankle. I mean, I'm trying. All right, guys, no, we're done for. That's not right. We ran out of time. Oh, man. Hey, guys, thank y'all so much. We certainly appreciate this discussion. Be careful out there. May God bless you.